The internet has a way of turning whispers into wildfires, and nowhere is that truer than in the world of C-drama fandoms, where every glance, every scripted kiss, and every ambiguous social media post can ignite a storm of speculation. Just days ago, a grainy, 45-second clip surfaced online, purportedly showing Dylan Wang, the brooding heartthrob from Meteor Garden, in a raw, unfiltered moment of vulnerability. Tears streaming down his face, his shoulders heaving with sobs, he clutches a phone to his ear, murmuring words that sound like shattered promises. Why now? After everything. The caption? Dylan Wang breaks down after Shen files for divorce. Within hours, the video racked up millions of views across platforms like Weibo, TikTok, and X, formerly Twitter, spawning hashtags like #DaishanDivorce and #WangCriesAlone that trended globally. But is this the end of one of C Entertainment's most enduring on-screen romances bleeding into real life, or just another cruel deepfake designed to troll heartbroken fans? Let's dive into the chaos, piece by piece, and you tell me the end. Do you buy it? Picture this. It's late evening in Beijing, or so the timestamp on the video claims, November 20th, 2025. The footage is shaky, like it was filmed through a cracked window or a hidden nanny cam in a high-end apartment. Dylan, dressed in a simple black hoodie that fans will later obsess over for its poetic symbolism of mourning, sits on the edge of a minimalist sofa. His signature sharp jawline is softened by exhaustion, dark circles under his eyes that no amount of concealer could hide on a red carpet. The crying isn't theatrical, it's the kind that starts quiet, a single tear tracing his cheek before building into full-body tremors. He wipes his face with the sleeve of his hoodie, but it does nothing to stem the flow. Yeah, please, the audio crackles, barely audible over what sounds like muffled traffic outside. And then, the gut punchline that has stands worldwide screenshotting and sobbing in solidarity. I thought we were forever. The clip cuts abruptly, leaving viewers with a black screen and a burning question. Did Shen, the bubbly, resilient Shanghai to his Daoming C, really walk away from their rumored fairy tale marriage? If you're new to the Daishan phenomenon, buckle up because this isn't just celebrity gossip, it's a cultural epic. Dylan Wang, Wang Hedi, and Shen first collided on the set of the 2018 remake of Meteor Garden, where their electric chemistry as the Tsundra heir and the plucky underdog turned a Taiwanese classic into a mainland sensation. Off-screen sparks flew almost immediately, stolen glances at press events, matching outfits at fan meets, and that infamous 2019 Weibo post from Dylan featuring a blurry photo of a girl's hand in his, captioned with a single meteor emoji. Fans ate it up, dubbing them Daishan, and fueling a ship that outlasted most actual couples in the industry. By 2022, amid whispers of secret engagements during Dylan's military service exemption drama, the rumors escalated to full-blown marriage claims. Paparazzi shots of them vacationing in Sanya, Shen spotted with what looked like a wedding band under her sleeve. It all pointed to a low-key ceremony in 2023, hidden from the prying eyes of Waste Film and TV, their shared agency. But cracks started showing last year. Remember the 2024 Meteor Garden 6th Anniversary Reunion Special? The one where Dylan arrived solo, flashing a tight-lipped smile, while Shen gushed about old friends in interviews? Social media sleuths dissected every frame. Why did he avoid her gaze during the group photo? Why was her laugh a beat too forced when he cracked a joke about faded rivals? Fast forward to mid-2025, and the drought of joint appearances turned into a famine. Dylan threw himself into solo projects. That brooding assassin role in the double sequel had him looking sharper than ever, but his eyes? Hollow, some said. Shen, meanwhile, pivoted to lighter fare, starring in a rom-com that premiered at the Shanghai Film Festival without so much as a shout-out from her husband. Insiders, or at least anonymous Weibo accounts claiming to be, leaked stories of irreconcilable schedules masking deeper issues. Dylan's skyrocketing fame pulling him toward Hollywood auditions, Shen's frustration with being typecast as the cute girl next door, and the relentless pressure of a secret life under China's zero-tolerance, celeb scrutiny. Enter the leaked video, dropping like a bomb on November 22nd via a shady TikTok account called C-Drama Secrets Exposed. At first, it flew under the radar, grainy quality, no watermark, uploaded from a VPN in Singapore. But then a verified fan page reposted it with the caption, "Is this the end?" Praying for Daishan loudly crying face, and boom, 50 million views in 48 hours. The comments section became a battlefield. "He's destroyed without her. Look at those tears. Real pain," wrote one user, racking up 10K likes. Another fired back, "Fake AF. Lighting's off, and Dylan's never called her yet publicly. Deep fake city." 10 skeptics pointed to the audio sync, too perfect for a hidden recording, echoing the 2023 deepfake scandal that tanked a rival actor's career. Believers, though? They flooded Dylan's Weibo with heart emojis and pleas. "Fight for her, Hedi. We know it's true love." By November 24th, the clip had migrated to X, where English-speaking fans translated subtitles in real time, turning hashtag Dylan Cries into a top trend in the US overnight. What makes this leak sting so much isn't just the tears, it's the timing. Just 2 weeks prior, on November 9th, a separate confession video surfaced, another YouTube bombshell where Dylan allegedly admitted to pushing her away during a late-night live stream glitch. 11 fans connected the dots. Was this crying clip the aftermath of that blow-up? Or revenge porn from a scorned insider? Shen Yu's silence only fueled the fire. No denial, no statement from her team, just a cryptic Instagram story on November 23rd, a photo of a wilting lotus flower, her signature motif, with a caption, "Petals fall, but roots remain." Poetic deflection or coded heartbreak? You decide. Drop your interpretation in the comments. Is she shading him or subtly signaling reconciliation? To unpack the divorce angle, we have to rewind to the marriage itself, because if Daishan was ever hitched, it was the industry's best-kept secret. Sources close to the couple read, tabloid stringers claimed a civil ceremony in Hangzhou, Shen Yu's hometown, on a rainy April day in 2023. Small guest list, no photos, just vows exchanged under a canopy of cherry blossoms. Why the hush? China's entertainment overlords have a history of clamping down on immoral celeb relationships post-2021 crackdowns, and a public wedding could have torpedoed Dylan's rising star status. Instead, they played the long game. Subtle couple goals on vlogs, shared pets, that golden retriever, anyone, and overlapping endorsements for luxury brands like Chanel, where Shen Yu modeled dresses that screamed trophy wife chic. But paradise has its serpents. By early 2025, rumors swirled of a 27-minute argument leaked from a say-seeing fan's dashcam, Dylan raising his voice in a parking garage, Shen Yu's silhouette turning away. 5 he later responded via agency statement, "Personal matters will remain private. Focus on the art." Classic deflection. Then came the Weibo Awards on November 7th, where Dylan attended Stag, pointedly skipping the seat next to Shen Yu's table. Photos captured her glancing his way, a flicker of something. Regret? Longing? Before she schooled her features into neutral celeb poise. 4 divorce papers, allegedly filed in a Shanghai court on November 18th, cited mutual differences amplified by career demands. No alimony drama, no custody battles, they're child-free, thank God. Just a clean-ish split. Or so the leakers say. Fan reactions? A powder keg. On Bilibili, Daishan's superfan groups splintered overnight, some launching petitions for a reunion drama to heal the wound, others doxing the TikTok uploader as a jealous anti. TikTok edits mashed the crying clip with Meteor Garden OSTs, turning "I Will Protect You" into a dirge that broke 100 million plays. This is worse than any plot twist, one viral soundbite lamented. Dao Mingxi crying over Shanghai? Fiction can't compete. But not everyone's buying the sob story. Deepfake detectors like Hive Moderation flagged the video with a 78% AI probability, citing unnatural tear refraction and lip-sync lag. It's emotional bait, a media analyst told me off record. In an era where KOLs monetize misery, why fact-check when heartbreak sells? And yet, the human element tugs hardest. Dylan Wang isn't just a pretty face with abs for days. He's the guy who funded scholarships for underprivileged kids in his hometown, the one who tearfully thanked his mom during his first Golden Rooster nod. Seeing him unravel, or simulated unraveling, hits like a betrayal of that armor. Shen Yu, for her part, has always been the anchor, the actress who battled posts publicly to destigmatize women's health, the one whose laugh could disarm a room. If they were endgame, what broke them? Industry vultures poaching Dylan for * a potential Marvel role? Shen's pivot to producing, clashing with his traditionalist family? Or the slow poison of fame, where every date night risks a scandal? As of November 27, 2025, today, the agencies have zipped lips tighter than a starlet's Botox. Waste issued a boilerplate. Respect privacy. False rumors harm all. Dylan posted a solo gym selfie yesterday, captioned "Stronger every day flex biceps," which fans decoded as everything from moving on to Morse code for "I miss you." Shen's latest? An endorsement for a skincare line, beaming in soft focus, no trace of tears. The video? Pulled from major platforms after complaints, but mirrors abound on Reddit's r/c dramas, where threads debate frame-by-frame forensics. Zoom in at 0:23, one user urges. That's his real tattoo peeking out, the dragon from his wrist. Not fake. So, where does that leave us, the voyeurs and shippers? Heartbroken for what might have been, or relieved it's probably just smoke. The Daishan saga reminds us why we stand so hard. In a world of scripted perfection, their realness was the ultimate plot hook. But as the likes fade and the trends dip, one truth lingers. These are people, not characters, and leaking their pain, real or rendered, crosses a line we can't uncross. What about you? Scroll back to that clip if you dare hunt it down. Does Dylan's voice crack convince you, Or is the whole thing a masterful troll? Have you shipped harder ships that survived worse? Or is this the breakup that broke you? Share your hot takes below. Let's crowdsource the ending they deserve. Because if Daishan taught us anything, it's that love, like a good drama, thrives on the what ifs. And who knows? Maybe by next week's cliffhanger, they'll be back, meteors colliding once more. Until then, pass the tissues and the popcorn.